Hello, YouTubers. How's that one? Good?
That was good. I wonder how long you could actually do it.
Oh, I can do it a long time.
Really?
Like, you know, I can make hello go 20 minutes.
Oh, well.
Because I can edit into Brett's, right? How's everybody doing this beautiful Saturday morning? What's the date?
The date would be the 9th of December.
The 9th of December. We were supposed to have snow, miserable weather.
Freezing rain.
So just flick around, and that's why we have Killer in the shop.
That's right. But he's
tomorrow,
got a blade on, so you're not going to need that today.
No, tomorrow it's going to be up to, what, 13 degrees Celsius?
Yeah.
It's not going to snow at 13 degrees Celsius, so. But that's okay. I don't care if we ever see any snow.
I'm okay with it.
We have a box.
Yeah.
And in the box,
a few of those come in recently.
Well, exactly. And this box is for Project Chance. And what is Project Chance? Project Chance is a 1980 GL1100 standard GoldWing that we've rescued.
We did.
He was in a little bit of a rough shape, and he was feeling down. He was looking for a new home, and we went to look at him, and he was feeling pretty miserable, wasn't he?
He was.
So we adopted him, and we took him home, and we've been working on him mechanically and cosmetically over the last 3 months. September we started.
Exactly. He needed a good wash, good bath. He's good.
And he needed everything. He needed right from the front tire to the back tire. And so anyway, we're pretty well on the tail end of it now.
I think so.
This is one of 3 last projects that we're going to be doing with him, and then he's ready. We've been using him. Well, I can't say we, because technically Chance is my bike.
Correct.
Yeah, when we go out together, we take out the
Holly.
1800,
Yeah.
which is Holly. And why do we call the 1800 Holly? Because when we were working on Holly when we first bought it, we bought her brand new. We took off the seat up around the air breather area. It had been signed Holly. So somebody on the assembly line in Marysville, Ohio had signed it Holly. So if Holly is watching, thank you for naming.
Yeah, that's right. It'd be
naming
nice
her.
for her to chime in, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be something, eh?
Hear from her after all these years.
So before we show you what's in the box, let's go over. The last time we showed you a video on Chance, we showed you we had painted the saddlebags. What we've done is we've taken a standard GoldWing. Back in 1980, there was 3 GoldWings. There was the standard with nothing on it, bare bike. Then there was the Interstate that had a few little goodies and whatnot on it, fairing and whatnot. Then there was the Interstate, which had everything, the bells and whistles, all of it. When I first started out, I was intrigued by the fact it was a bare GoldWing. But what I was doing this year, we had a record warm fall this year. And in September, usually things September's usually a good month. It's October we usually gets iffy, right? But what happened is we had a really warm, mild fall. So while I was restoring or rebuilding Chance, I also took the opportunity to license it and insure it, and I was using it in between the big jobs. So every time I did something, I could take it out for a ride. And of course I got to know the bike real well. One thing I did miss. I loved the fact that it was naked, but I missed the fact that I had nowhere to put anything. I had nowhere to put a rain suit. I had nowhere to put, well, basically anything really, you know. And plus I didn't have a windshield on it. It had one on it when we bought it, but it was pretty dilapidated.
Yeah, you discovered real quick you're not that tough.
Well, you get beat up pretty bad. Anybody who has a motorcycle and that's on the highway know that you get beat up pretty bad with wind. You get the wind buffeting from other vehicles, and you get it hitting you in the face all the time. And even with a full face helmet or even a 3/4 helmet, you still hear the wind in the helmet. So I just got fed up with that, and I said, well, okay, I'm going to take Chance from a naked bike, not to a full loaded bike, but to a custom bagger. And of course in the last video we had showed you that I had redone the bags, and we were having trouble with the paint to match. So since that video I've made some adjustments to the color of the bags. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. The reason why I never got perfect is because there's a place in the UK that sells paint, and they sell water-based paint. And for $300, basically, it was going to cost us. You get a half a pint. Well, you get a pint of water and a pint of paint, and they say it's supposed to match this bike. I can't see it matching this bike because this bike has a pearl paint job, which is a 3-stage paint, and what they're saying is a 2-stage, and you can't make it work. It just can't work. So I wouldn't buy into that. The US can sell it to me. They say it's pretty close to a perfect match. Pretty close. Some reviews said it's not close at all. And also the fact that it's going to cost us $300 to ship it because it's hazardous goods. So I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. And we've had it out by the door. We've had a lot of people come through the shop and look at it and not even notice it. But what?
It works for me.
So it works for me. You know, it is what it is. You can only do what's within your realm of capabilities.
That's right.
And you're living on an island. You don't have a lot of choices. But what I will do is we'll take you over now. We will show you exactly what we have done with the bike since the last video. And I really want to show off some of Kathy's work, because with these saddlebags, it's Kathy kind of, I got to blame you for this.
Oh my.
Of course.
You've
You've kind of forced me to go custom, because I wanted to take off this gold stripe, which is, you'll see it in the picture here above my head, that the last owner had put on it, and I mortally despised this gold stripe. So I simply asked Kathy to make another stripe to go there. And between the jigs and the reels and talking back and forth, we came up with this custom stripe kit for the tank. Well, we wanted the saddlebags to also match the flow of the tank. And I mean, it's my favorite part of the bike. So let's head on over and have a look. Now, for everything that we've done with Chance, you can check out the last video. And that'll explain everything, like the windshield and all the safety chrome and whatnot. So, but here's the bags. Okay? Tell you what I'm going to do. Just like this. That's dangerous. There's the bags. It's got a chrome kick plate on it. Kathy did all the OEM striping, replicated all the OEM striping, which, how long did that take you to do?
Well, we're embarrassed to say.
Well,
many hours,
it's
several days.
I'm going to say 3 days
Yeah.
before you got it exactly the way you wanted it. But what we did is we added to it, and we put, here's the tank. So originally, the previous owner had a gold stripe here, okay? And we ended up coming up with this idea, and then of course Kathy added this to it as well. And we really liked it because it don't stand out too much.
No.
But when you look at, like, we've had people look at the bike and say, oh my gosh, I didn't see the striping. That's neat.
Yeah, that's what we like about
Right?
it too.
So
it's kind of stealthy.
It's inconspicuous, right?
Exactly.
And it's not loud like the other
right.
stripe, right? So we did the same thing here, and you can see with the bags, Kathy did a stripe here to match the tank, a stripe here, and this here is just a beautiful stripe here. And we put the 4 marks here, and then of course you put the eagle there, right?
There.
And then we put, you know, some protectors here as well, and it's very nice. Since the last video, what were you going to say?
Like I said, you got the kickstand, you got the kick plate?
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah, the kick plates. That's for when you put your feet there. If you hit it, you don't scratch the paint.
Right.
So you come on over here with your camera, and we'll show people exactly how we have it wired up. Excuse me, folks. And we're trying to do this with as less takes as possible.
Yes.
And yeah, so we have it wired up. We've added a light bar back here, because what was there before was antiquated lighting. It was just awful. Some of it didn't even work, and you couldn't replace it. I would have liked to replace it with the exact same thing, but it's just not available anymore. And then we put some LED lighting on the side as well, right here.
Right.
So you might want to get a better view of that. So we had our go-to guy, which is Terry Hicks at Honda One Powerhouse in St. John's, Newfoundland. He got us the Honda emblems to go here, because originally this would have said Interstate or Aspicade.
Right.
And it's neither of. So we wanted to go with this because it kind of matches the one on the tank.
Yes, that's right.
So there's a lot of thought that went in to each and every decision made on this particular bike. So you can come over here now, and I'm going to turn on the key, and I'm going to show everybody exactly how it's lit up in the back. So first of all, when you turn on the key, hang on a second here now, folks. So we have it. That's our park lights. Okay. Now, when I put on the brake light, I also have a pulser, so it automatically pulses. See that?
Right.
And then, of course, we have our signal lights. So, do the other side. And then, of course, if we put our foot on the brake or hand brake, they pulse again. Now, what I will be doing later on is I'm going to look for a red lens instead of this amber one here. They're very rare, but they are available. Secondary market, which means used, right?
Well, maybe someone might know where to find
Yeah,
them.
so if somebody knows where I can get 2 red lenses to fit the Honda saddlebags, I would greatly appreciate it. So that's it for that. Now,
Nobody left now to watch the video because they all left to go Google that. And
yeah,
find
on
out
Google, I couldn't find it, but hey, if somebody knows.
I know.
Post it in the comment section. We'll
Yeah.
leave the comment section open again.
Perfect.
Kathy made these flags, and they're embroidered by you
Right.
and
Yeah.
your equipment. And what else? The other thing that's new is originally we had a switch here and we had one switch here, which have since been removed, and we put one double switch here. I won't tell you what this switch here is for yet, because that's another video. We have a lot of people actually following us now on this particular project, you know? So I really didn't think there was going to be much interest in it because it's an old bike, but a lot of people said, you know, man, I love your GoldWing videos. So we're doing it for the people who like the GoldWing videos. What we do here with this other switch, what this other switch is for this.
Very nice.
Right? So if you're parked and you're having a little chat with some of your buddies and you still want some visibility, you don't have to have all the lights on, but it is on the accessory portion of the ignition. And then of course you won't be just sitting on the side of the parking lot in the dark, which is pretty neat. And of course this side as well is lit up if you want to come over and show them.
Right on.
Yeah, because they get to see both sides.
Right.
And there it is there.
Same but different.
Same size, same but different, is right. Yeah. So that's about it for, I think, for the upgrades for there. We got a real neat one coming that should be here next Friday, a week from today. And the bike is actually pre-wired for it, so it's going to be a pretty quick install. But I'm going to tell you, like, it is super cool. So after we do what we're going to do today, we only have 2 more videos showing the bike, and she's completely finished then, right? And I should say he, and he's officially named
He is.
Chance.
Correct. Look, I'm seeing myself in there.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, let's head on over and we'll show you what's in the box, and we'll have a little chat then. So anyway, this here is a company that I've been dealing with out from in Quebec, in Canada, and it's called Fort 9, and they're not paying us for this, are they? Absolutely not. We paid $70 odd for this, so everybody gets their privates in a knot when they think I'm getting something for nothing. So this is not something.
Yeah, choose your words.
Yeah, I got to choose my words, because even the last video we got flagged
Yeah, I know.
for inappropriate, not language. I don't know what they're
We
flagging.
have no
for.
idea.
But every time we appeal it, we win it. So I don't know what to tell you. YouTube is
You
It's
have
really
different
strange.
suspicions and stuff. but still.
Really strange. I won't even go into why I think they're doing it.
Don't quote me, but I think Fort 9 used to be Canada's motorcycle.
It could be, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I
they
think-
sell everything. So
Yeah.
anybody in Canada is looking for motorcycle parts, accessories, like that windshield,
Yeah.
that came from them as well, and really good service and good pricing.
Really good source for motorcycle tires.
Yeah. So anyway, here's the problem that I have. iPhone 6 Plus, only thing a little bit bigger than that is an iPad.
Mini iPad?
Yeah, it's crazy. So you don't know where to put it, and you know, when you're on a bike, you need to have it where you can see it. And lots of times I'm not on the road and I won't feel it vibrating in my pocket, and I certainly won't hear it because I have the helmet on. So that's what this is about. This is a company that I've used their products for, oh my gosh, as far back as 2008 when we bought our first tractor. And the company is called Ram Mount. It's a product that comes out of the USA, and it's great quality. And of course, this is what we're into, is this sort of thing. We have that. I'll move my keys. I got myself beat up, folks. I got my hand hurt from a industrial accident, so I'm trying to be on the mend. This here is the mount itself, and that's how it looks. It's a really, really good, strong mount. It's a clamp. Here's another part, and here's another part. Now, what I particularly like about this here holder is you can put your phone in it, and there you go.
Yeah.
You know, like, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, that's a great grip.
Now, they have this on it as well. Now, for the life of me, I don't know why you would possibly even need it. But that can go up over here like that, and like that, and like that. And I would say if you went down a 500-foot cliff, that's still going to be attached to the holder.
Good to know.
Right? You know, seriously. I mean, how can that possibly let go, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over to the bike, and I'm going to put that on, and we'll be back and show you exactly how it looks. Okay, so there we have it. I got it put here. It comes with two clamps. It comes with a clamp for a 7/8 handlebar or a 1-inch handlebar, and I just basically bolted it on there, and ran the cord for my phone here, and just put a little electrical tie. This is spring loaded, and you can put it on like that, like that. I'm not going to put that rubber piece on now. And what I like about this particular mount is you can put it in any angle you want, right? And I can put it here. I can have it like that. See, neat?
Yeah, it is neat. Tilt.
Yeah, I can put it there like that, and then I still have enough room for my thing.
Yeah.
It's probably going to end up staying like that, because what I have coming for it is going to be, I'm going to need this real estate here. So let's...
Space is getting taken up quickly.
Well, you know, when you don't have a bike with a fairing, you lose a lot of your real estate. So people are going to ask me, well, why are you plugging it in? You don't have it powered up. Well, that's going to be in another video. Okay, so this is going to go in here like this, and there you have it. Now, why would I need to see my phone? Well, phones have come a long way since we've bought our other GL1100, because our other GL1100 has a GPS on it. Well, I can now use this phone has a GPS, right? Right? So
Yeah,
it's
true.
yeah, exactly, right? Now, if I want to, I can change the orientation of it, and have it like that. So you have so many possibilities.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Right? Now I can see my dash. It's not in the way of turning. It's certainly not going to fall out.
No.
So it's a great way to use your cell phone.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you won't miss a call. Now we have an OtterBox as well.
Right.
OtterBox case, and they're quite heavy, quite a bit thicker, and this mount will work on that as well. So to me, it's the ideal motorcycle mount. Anybody who've used ram mounts in the past will tell you they've been more than pleased with them. And you know, it's easy to promote a product when you believe in the product.
Yeah, isn't that true?
And this is a great product. So folks, that's it for that particular install. I said 2 left. It's going to be 3 left. It's going to be 1 related to this phone. It's going to be another related, 2 more related to the bike itself. So stay tuned, you'll find it interesting. So Kathy, you've got a few things that you want to talk about, so I'm going to let you talk about them. And then we'll close up the video.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Hi. This card, the Pain in the Week, I'm really liking. It's got an awesome recipe in there on how to reduce wine. Come over and have a look.
What does it say?
It says, I'm not sure that's what they mean by now reduced to wine, Kathy. So you're reading the recipe book.
Yeah, and you're drinking the wine.
Yeah, because you told me to reduce it.
It is being reduced.
Right? So Merry Christmas and a great New Year and a fantastic 2018. And the card says, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, that's why it's called the present.
That's nice.
But we don't know who sent it.
Oh, okay.
So it came from, my card said, outside the envelope, Guernsey in the UK.
Yeah.
Now, we've got another friend in the UK that sends us cards.
That's Charlie.
That's Charlie. Look,
Charlie.
you'll recognize this one.
Charlie Parker.
Charlie Parker.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're the same person, but if you are, chime in and who sent this one. But this one's from Charlie for sure.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. What do you do with all the cards?
Oh, I keep every one of them, and I've got a boot box,
Yeah.
recycled. And from since you started receiving them when you went in the hospital in spring,
Yeah.
I've kept them all, and I got every one of them.
Yeah.
I recently got another one here.
And there's been plenty of them.
Plenty. Oh well, I mean the shoebox is almost full.
Yeah.
Boot box. So this one's another nice one. It came in the other day. Just a note, and I think he's one of our Facebook friends. That was Jay Rossi.
Jay is, yeah.
Yeah. So
Great
that's
guy.
another great
fella.
But that's recent, these two. This
Yeah.
one we've had now for a while. But they're coming in all the time. But every now and then we'll get an anonymous one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
It is. It's humbling
It is.
to know that somebody thinks enough about you to take some time out of their day and some expense.
And some expense to do it.
Yeah.
Because they have to do this. It's a custom card.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. It don't go unnoticed.
No, it don't.
Right.
This is why I wanted to mention that, because
Yes.
we did receive it, and sorry we couldn't thank you personally because it didn't come with a name.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, and we really, really, really appreciate it.
We sure do.
So that's it for your video. You got to show your update on Chance.
We'll be back before Christmas, before Christmas Day.
Well, yeah, so you have 2 more videos.
So yeah. So if our postal system comes true for us,
I think they will.
we'll be able to do those other 2 videos and wish everybody a happy holidays or a Merry Christmas, whatever you go by, you know.
Right. And that being said, we've got another surprise package that you have to open. That's a personal one.
Yes, exactly.
So thank you. And everyone, enjoy your day and God bless.